What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Bob Arum, Terence Crawford, and Manny Pacquiao. According to Bob Arum, Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao are working on a huge fight in Dubai, July 5th. Now, this might have let the cat out of the bag because, of course, you know, yesterday news broke that Terence Crawford is about, or Bob Arum is about to announce a huge fight, including Terence Crawford and another big star on pay-per-view. So it looks like it is Manny Pacquiao. Now, we have to see if this fight gets made, because remember, this fight between the two was a done deal once upon a time before the coronavirus. So if I look at anything, I think this is picking up where we left off before, you know, the world got turned upside down. But I will say this: if Terence Crawford is fighting Manny Pacquiao, it is long awaited. Okay, these guys have had beef back and forth. These guys have fought some of the same fighters. Okay, especially Jeff Horn is another common fighter. I think that they were with the same promotional company for a long time. We know that with Bob Arum. And they should have fought then. And Bob, according to Bob, he felt that he saved Manny Pacquiao from an ass beating from Terence Crawford because he was concerned about his safety and health. You guys, if you guys can remember that. So it looks good, and it seems like those guys may get this fight signed. If anybody believes, or if anybody deserves a fight with a big star, it's Terence Crawford. You know, and I think it would be a nice twist of a nice tall glass of karma when it comes to guys like Errol Spence. Because see, Errol Spence should have been fighting his rival Terence Crawford, the guy that's also in his prime, the #1 pound-for-pound guy, not an older Manny Pacquiao. Okay, see, Terence Crawford fighting Manny Pacquiao, it's warranted. Why? Because those guys supposed to fought a long time ago. Manny Pacquiao asked for $20 million to fight Terence Crawford, which he never asked for that type of money before fighting someone, especially not on the A side. Okay, you have to remember, Manny Pacquiao would be the A side in that situation, and he wanted $20 million. Okay. Now, if you wanted to compare that to Floyd, Floyd was the B side of the equation and asked Bob Arum to fight Oscar De La Hoya for $20 million. So this lets you know that you want $20 million to fight a B-sided fighter, right? Or should I say it, a B-sided, the fighter on the B side. You know, that tells a lot about the difficulty you felt on dealing with that fight. Of course, we also know that Freddie Roach doesn't like the style of Terence Crawford. Okay, he didn't want that fight for Manny Pacquiao. But, in fact, you have to give respect to Manny Pacquiao if he does sign, being 42 years of age and hasn't fought since 2019. But it does look good because, again, Terence Crawford deserves this fight more than any of those guys at welterweight because he's waited his turn. He's tried to fight these other guys, and they've gave him shit for it, being all on the same side of the street. But anyway, it looks good. I hope it happens. I hope the fight gets made because I've always wanted to see someone that may be able to take the torch away from Manny Pacquiao. You guys tell me what you think of Terence Bud Crawford, Manny Pacquiao in Dubai, July 5th. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!